Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back for video 4 of my 40 plus games under $5 broadcast series for January of 2024. Now, all these games are going to be under $5 whether you're a PlayStation Plus member or not. It's also a great reference no matter what system you have, whether it's Steam, Nintendo, Xbox, because a lot of these games will be in their stores as well. You can kind of keep tabs on them for when they do their sales. And all these deals for PlayStation members are going to be this price until January 18th at 2:59 a.m. So make sure you get any that you're interested in before then. And without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. Now, the very first game was just a cinematic trailer. And as you all know, I hate cinematic trailers without any gameplay. So went on YouTube to pull up.
That's right. Down there. There we go.
Of course.
There we go.
Have to wait for an ad. Alright. Now, this one is one that you will recognize. Darksiders, the Warmastered Edition.
The stench of this place.
Hack and slash action game. For PlayStation Plus members, $3.99. For non-PlayStation Plus members, $4.99 from $19.99. OpenCritic gave it a 77 from 61 critic reviews. Megacritic gave it an 80 for Xbox with 17, 81 for PS4 with 12, 77 for Wii U with 5, 77 for Switch with 14. So 4 generally positive scores. Single player game. This edition has texture resolutions doubled, re-rendered all cutscenes, and better shadow rendering. You play as War, the first of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. After a deceitful ploy and being dishonored and stripped of your powers, you are given the chance to return to Earth to search for the true culprits of your crime. However, it won't be easy, as you have the forces of heaven and hell both to deal with as you make your way across a war-torn Earth on your quest for vengeance. Heaven and hell too, huh? You'll unlock ancient relics, upgrade your weapons, and discover new abilities as you wield an impressive assortment of angelic, demonic, and of course earthly weapons. As you blaze a trail of destruction atop your faithful steed, Ruin. Main missions plus sides got about 25 hours. Rated M for mature. And that is Darksiders. Ironically enough, never played that game. But at that price, I just might. And the rest of these trailers were good enough for me to include, but I hate cinematic trailers. I gotta have something with gameplay in it. I'm very OCD like that. Oh man, right to the game I wanted. I probably could never do that again. Okay, now this one, Iconoclasts. This one actually I found kind of last minute. It's an action adventure platformer, so my friend Sam was better be paying attention. OpenCritic, this got an 84 from 56 critic reviews. Megacritic gave it an 83 for PS4 with 24, an 87 for PC with 23, 87 for Switch with 9. So 3 generally positive scores. Single player game. Your wrench is more than a weapon, as you can see via the trailer. The game focuses on boss battles, as you'll face over 20 of them. So get ready for that. You'll acquire new tools to help you with combat and puzzles. You'll find allies throughout the world that will assist you, or you can control them completely during a boss fight. By finding material called tweaks, you'll be able to buff up your stats, but they can only be equipped at save points. Now, according to Wiki, there is a free demo available on the game's official website, but I could not find it. So, if anybody has any luck finding that, let me know in the comments. one man made all this, believe it or not. Took him 7 to 8 years to do it. So, very impressive. Joachim Sandberg, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If not, I apologize. Main missions plus size. This got clocked at about 14 to 15 hours. It is rated T for teen. But this game looks incredible. This will be a game I'll have to buy, without a doubt. So that is Iconoclast. Now, the next one is a game called Ruiner. This one might be a mix of cinematic and gameplay, but we'll see how it plays out. Now, this is a shooting action game. It is on sale for $3.99 from $19.99. OpenCritic gave it a 77 out of an impressive 87 critic reviews. Megacritic gave it a 75 for PC with 43 critic reviews, a 71 for PS4 with 15, 77 for Xbox with 8, and an 82 for Switch with 8. So 3 generally positive scores, 1 mixed. Single player game. You know, watching this for some reason, this game reminded me of an old game back in my early PC days called Crusader No Regret and Crusader No Remorse. I think actually Remorse was first and Regret was second. But back during Origin Systems heyday, I played that game nonstop for the longest time, over and over. So this game, ironically enough, has the same isometric perspective that game had. You play a masked man who must save someone he cares about. You'll have all sorts of cool gadgets at your disposal, like energy shields, kinetic barriers, and grid converters. Dash augments and reflex boosters and overload will make you harder to catch than a greased pig. You'll also have ways of hacking enemy opposition to make them honorary allies as well. Main missions plus size has got clocked at 8 hours, and it is rated M for mature. And I wanted to show off this trailer briefly because it talks about a new update which comes with a new Coliseum mode added, and I think it said it had 10 stages. And it also comes with a few new finishers. And as you probably already saw by this trailer, all of this content was added for free. So that was something that got updated after the release of the game. So can't argue with free, right? Now, this next one, whoops, passed it. Never hurts to bring back a classic every now and again, right? Saints Row 4, Re-elected. This is considered an action-adventure game, on sale for $3.99 from $19.99. So if you want to relive a classic, now's your chance. And this game could keep you occupied for a while until the new game goes down in price for a little bit. OpenCritic gave this game originally a 75 from 61 critic reviews. Megacritic gave it a 73 for Xbox with 7, 75 for PS4 with 25, 71 for Switch with 39 critic reviews. So 1 generally positive, 2 mixed scores. The 4th installment in the series, just in case you've been living under a rock. The game's open world was set in a fictional city where they can complete main missions and sides in any order they choose. Re-elected was a free update that followed the original release of Saints Row, which included all DLC and replaced the previous versions of Saints Row 4. Supports cross-play between Steam, GOG, and Epic editions, and existing saves and achievements carried over with the new edition for every platform. Main missions plus size is clocked at about 26 hours. Rated M for mature. The Plague of Frog DLC didn't really strike a chord with me, but it is available for just $2 if you're interested. Show off a few more pictures here. That is Saints Row 4 Re-elected. Now this one looked really cool. I'm going to have to mute this one. Streets of Rogue. This is an action adventure RPG. PlayStation Plus members, this game is $3.99. Non-PlayStation Plus members, $4.99 from $19.99. OpenCritic gave it an 81 from 23 critic reviews. Megacritic gave a 75 for Switch with 4 critic reviews, and an 82 for Xbox with 5. So 2 generally positive scores. 1 to 4 players through local co-op, believe it or not. Online multiplayer is supported up to 4 players as well, but yep, PlayStation Plus is required. This game is about choice, and instead of inside a dungeon, takes place in a city where people are trying to get by with their daily activities. Will you play a soldier who shoots first? A stealthier doctor who uses chloroform and tranquilizer darts? Maybe a guerrilla rescuing other caged gorillas to form a guerrilla army? Nothing is too outrageous in this world. Hire people to do your dirty work for you? Someone who can talk his way past anything? Well, like I said, nothing is too much for this game. You will need chicken nugget currency to purchase gadgets and abilities, so exploration is encouraged. Main mission plus sides, 22 hours, rated T for teen. There's a DLC character pack that's $1.49 from $5.99, but if you want to get the whole package, the Streets of Rogue Character Pack Edition, which has both, is the better buy. A sequel to this game was announced in 2020, but no set date at this time, although it was said that the sequel was going to try to be more open-ended. So be sure to keep heads or tails on that if this game interests you. I'm going to show off some more shots here. Apparently, you can transform into a giant as well. Instead of playing Jack, you get to play as the giant. How cool is that? You finally get to be the bad guy, the giant. And that is Streets of Rogue. Now, let's see. Now this one, WRC 9 FIA World Championship Rally. It is a racing game, obviously. $3.99 from $39.99. OpenCritic gave it a 79 from 68 critic reviews. Megacritic gave a 64 for Switch with 9 critic reviews, a 78 for Xbox with 5, and an 80 to an 83 with 4 other systems. So 5 generally positive and 1 mixed score. 1 to 2 player local co-op. It also features up to 8 players for online co-op play, but I know you're saying it for me, but I've got to say it anyway. PlayStation Plus is required. This game features 14 different locations. 3 rallies were added, returning to the series: Safari Rally, Rally New Zealand, and Rally Japan. Also, over 15 cars and 100 special stages to sink your teeth into. A club system has been added where each player can create their own championship and compete in it online with the rest of the world. Main missions plus size has got clocked at about 20 hours. Rated E for everybody. Now there's a WRC 9 Deluxe Edition for $5.99 from $59.99. That comes with the base game, a new car, a new special stage, and some career starter upgrades. So if you don't have the base game, for just $2 more, you can have the whole kit and caboodle. And if you're a racing fan, I think the deluxe edition is the better option. And now this one, Gris, is a platform adventure game. It is 424, marked from 1699. OpenCritic gave it an 86 from 122 critic reviews. That might be high on my list so far. Megacritic gave it an 84 for PC with 44 critic reviews, 83 for Switch with 46, 82 for PS4 with 7, so 3 generally positive scores there. This game won the Games for Impact Award at the Game Awards in 2019. As of April 2020, it has sold over 1 million copies worldwide. Single player game. The game will take place over 5 stages. I'm going to try not to give too much away story-wise, but you play a young girl named Gris who awakens in a strange place. And as you explore your new area, you'll encounter light puzzles, platforming, and optional skill-based challenges. You will find that you'll unlock new abilities as you collect the starlight objects that you see around the world. There's almost no text in this game, only simple control reminders. If you find yourself one evening, most said this game is better experienced in one sitting. This game is sort of an interactive experience, most said, so while some liked it for that, others did not. But from what I've read, you'd be missing out on an amazing game if you skipped over this one. No death, no enemies to fight, and no dialogue. Main missions plus size. This got clocked at about 4 hours. Rated E for everybody. Impacted a lot of people that played this. So. Now, the one I want to close out with. I always skip too far, don't I? Now this one, Burnout Paradise Remastered. I'm going to have to mute this because this might be copyrighted, copyright claimed. Burnout Paradise Remastered. This is a racing action game. It's on sale for $4.99 from $19.99. OpenCritic gave it a 78 from 97 critic reviews. Megacritic gave it an 82 for PS4 with 41 critic reviews, 79 for Xbox with 31, 78 for Switch with 35, so 3 generally positive scores there. Single player and online player. Supports up to 8 players online, but PlayStation Plus is required. I know, I get tired of saying that too, I promise you I do. Now, the PlayStation camera is possible with this game, but not required. This remastered edition comes with 8 DLC to keep you busy wreaking havoc as you relive the high-octane stunts and wanton destruction. As you watch the trailer, you can see why I dubbed this an action game, because you can use takedowns on your opponents during the races. Main missions plus size. This got clocked at about 19 hours. I thought that was a little high for a racing game, till I saw the hours for all the achievements, which was around 80 hours. And I'm like, holy crap. So this is rated E for everybody, so this is a kid-friendly game. So parents, this is something that you could add to your kids' birthday list, maybe down the road. Never too early to start thinking about that. And that does it for this segment of my series. If you know anybody that's looking to save some money this month on some highly rated games for under $5, be sure to send them my way. And if I saved you some money on a game, hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next segment.